Yeah, so I need more plastic. It may also, to some extent, be an unload from this chest problem as well. Like this chest is just holding, these are just holding out, although they're basically empty. 8 and 4 just don't count. What was that, 188? Just desperately needs that plastic. I think it might just be a case of more trains. The overall plan today, as well as that... Hey, Violent Shadow! How's it going? The overall plan is to fix up this and finish up here, as well as see if I can finally sort out plastic. I should actually disconnect these robo nets too, although it said that that's being very useful right now. You're fine? Wonderful. I'd like to get rid of that call outpost. That call outpost has been there since version 12. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so there's another plastic train, I'm guessing. Yep. There's coal. How's it doing in general? I know it does have to do a bit of a crossing there, but at the same time it's just not moving enough. It's probably not loading fast enough too. It does take quite a while. Like, it's only 2 inserters, which is... Oh no, it's 4 inserters. Actually, they're empty. You're not producing. What? Oh. Hello. Oh. Can I ask when you're going to do a tutorial? That's actually coming up fairly soon, because I got a new version of the train controller, which is a bit more stable. Also been working on a few variants. Yeah. You're not getting gas. Having said that, I think a 51 is actually enough for the base. I can quickly check that. This is open this thing up. I think it's actually on the map too. Yeah, 54, 118. And what are we doing? 51. Having said that. Yeah, 54, 118's right there. Okay. Do you want to build a smart train? There's so many things I need to get on and do. I actually saw someone was asking about a tutorial for junctions. I think that would be a really good one. Like the whole process of going through building a junction. That could be great. I'll just jump on this train, head over. Pipe. Oh, there should be pipe over there anyway. Samalandus, the auto host. Hoffney's also auto hosting for all of the auto hosts. I actually wasn't planning on being on today, but because I didn't get on yesterday because of the Windows update. It actually failed the first time, and then it decided to re-download. Just determined for me, for nothing else to happen, but for it to re-download that update and retry. For whatever reason, it failed to install. And because it was re-downloading, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even watch streams or videos or anything, because it was hogging all the bandwidth. And that's a fairly impressive achievement. For some reason, Windows Update gets priority over everything else. There's a partially empty oil train there. What was that? Unequal unload. Me no like. Having said that, it should be fine for the most part. Yeah. Oh, that one's getting very... Oh, that one's empty. That's another thing I need to do is... You actually had a really good train unload, which gave an even higher priority to stations which were below a certain value, which is a really good idea. What is soon? When Blizzard says soon, it feels... My problem is sitting down and doing videos is not something I'm very keen on doing, which is part of why it takes me so long. But I want to get it out, like... I'm going to give myself a long timeline because I've got some other stuff going on, but like the end of the month, I want to clean up all the videos. I got a lot of videos, previous VODs to go through and everything. Hey, Angie. But I got a lot of other stuff going on. Okay, there we go. Oh, you don't have coal. A lot of issues at play here. I've been trying to upload to YouTube. You're sharing. You probably shouldn't be sharing. Yeah, and you're out of coal. Making videos. It does take a huge investment of time. I've got real world work things as well going on. So that's been keeping me quite busy. Train goes in, train goes out. Where was this other one? Can't see it now. I think it was only on the right hand side. Arguably Twitch isn't helping either. Yeah, you're the one which doesn't connect it. Because Twitch isn't making a solid effort to capture that market. The mouse feels kind of slow, although I have been playing games with twitchy mouse. Mafia has really stupidly sensitive mouse movement. Okay, so one of those pipes are empty, two are empty. I actually might have a shortage of crude now. By the look of that. An oversupply of light oil. Hang on. That ain't right. Oh, it's backed up on gas, that's why. Hey Stayu, how's it going? And Baba. Yes, we also. How's it going, guys? Wasn't paying attention to chat too much. I was concentrating here. So I got gas. Gassies. It's burning away. Maybe it isn't a problem with crude after all. I was just dreaming. Imagining things. What are you? Petroleum gas. Yeah, that one actually has run out. I think this is one of the problems with this oil system is the trains tend to hunt for oil patches instead of actually picking up oil. Where are they actually? Oh, there's one. That'll be another one there. Yep. Actually, that's the same one again. See, he hasn't actually picked up anything. It's a bit of a problem. Okay. There's 4 in there. How many have I got total? 3, 6, 9. I could probably stand to add a few more. That's a plastic. 16k. Sort of just died completely. Yeah, it's out of coal. Miko made a new base, then rebuilt it, then you made this mega base that failed. The idea I had, now I'm rebuilding something else. Oh. Well, it was worth a shot anyway. Sometimes the ideas don't work out. I know that's happened to me many times. What's this doing? So coal's coming in. Let's see... 3. Yeah, welcome to Factorio, pretty much. There's one unloading. You're loading. Shred guy, now auto hosting. A bit more of an attack there. Nothing the turrets can't deal with. Already killing off miners, apparently. More miners, I should say, here. With a bit of luck, they might actually... No, they won't. Yep, it's already trashed. As I say, with a bit of luck, they might actually scoop up... Oh, no. Never mind. I stand corrected. Everything I say and do is wrong, apparently. The miners did actually scoop up and place those. Been playing since version 6. I can't remember when I first came across the game. I remember the... I always say, I remember when the water changed colour depending on the temperature. That was the earliest I remember of the game. But it just didn't look finished enough for me to want to play. I think it was version 12 which finally pushed it over the line. Got it at the end, December 15. Can't find a good map. Yeah. Hopefully some changes will be coming soon to sort that out. How did I end up just going from dealing with plastic to cleaning outposts? How did I end up doing that? Question is, do I have some trains here? On the way 8? Yeah. On the way 0. Oh. It's convenient. Oh, hello. Eddie, thank you for the sub. That's a full sub too. Yeah, always appreciated too. In the new game, is it faster to use drones to fill a train and outpost over inserters? Or do you mean belt? Because bot outposting is quicker than belt mining, and bot mining is... Okay, there's definitely no train this time. I thought I looked and then didn't see a train. Sten V12, thank you for the buy there. So is the supply train working? It's working better than it ever has before. I think that's all my steel too. Yep. So I can't actually do that. Yeah, the supply train's working a lot better now. I did a few things which I really should have done from the start with how the logic works. Start to bring some stuff. At 40 UPS. Oh, speaking of a supply train. This one big base. Yeah, I was actually looking, someone did a 1,000 science minute base in a similar sort of style. Although they had more trains moving stuff around. Let me guess, space packs? Yeah, space packs is a bit thin. So it seems like everything except for space is happening now. Just a bit stuck here. This is still going to need some work. This balanced unloader. I actually want to get a display showing how many are ready. Like just a number from 0 to 8. And then as they come ready, and then once it reaches 8, it starts launching them. In theory, it will synchronize, but there's a chance it'll drift out. Adding a timer might help too. How long have I been working on this space? This is... Hey, Sunny Honey Bunny. This space has been going since 2016. It's coming up on 2 years now. Is you all finished? There. So I can stop complaining about modules. Or it will just bin the modules. No, it won't. How many labs do I have there? Lots. I can't actually remember now. 210. Turns out to be exactly the consumption required. Yeah, it's run out. So now I've got to wait for this train to come back round. In theory, it should actually be bringing nuclear fuel too, because you can see the nuclear fuel's lit up. Was it 2 years ago since 12 was released? It's over 2 years now since 12 was released. Because that was released in the December 2015, I think. Also, where were you? Okay, it's coming home. Yeah, before I... So, in answer to the question, I can actually show now. So, the previous version, it was reading from chest, but now I'm reading from the train directly. And that way, as soon as it's satisfied, it just instantly goes. There's no combinator weirdness going in. It actually eliminated a lot of the combinators that are inside it too. And it doesn't need to pre-queue them, so the train getting stuck in that weird state doesn't happen anymore. There we go. And off it goes. So it's much more responsive than it ever used to be. There's still some stuff I want to change, like the outpost didn't have the ability to command the train to come to an outpost if there was trash there. And that's something that still needs to be sorted out. It's actually, if I come over here, this combinator here deals with that. I've also discovered there's a few combinator quirks going on in here where I filter certain signals out and then the memory doesn't work anymore. Like it can't see signals even though they come through and they're actually there. It's really strange. See, extras over a full train is sent back to the network. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, anything left over. You actually see there's still more stuff left over, like what's in the inserter, but it's still it doesn't overshoot anywhere near as badly as it used to. That train should arrive here soon. It's just on the bend down there. There it is. I also need to clean up this old oil outpost. It's gone. Also, there was a stone patch underneath it, which I can mine now. Because I really need stone. It's the only flaw with this map is the lack of stone. Because when I generated this map in version 12, there was no real purpose for stone. 2 patches that last you a lifetime. I might actually not take all the nuclear fuel. We'll see. Oh no, it did. And now I've got the wagons. So it's all good. Oh yeah, and for those who weren't here before, because Windows Update, so I couldn't do anything yesterday because of Windows Update. It tried to install and failed miserably for some reason. And then it re-downloaded, so I couldn't do anything while it was downloading. So if any of the sound levels are off, let me know. Because whenever it does an update, everything gets reset for whatever reason. That's 4. How's that plastic look? 32, 27's falling because of lack of plastic. Let's do one more then. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just wait for the rest to come. 6, and then a 7, and then an 8. Doop-a-doop. Paint their colours. This music slightly higher than normal. Yep. I like to have it at a level where it's present but not commanding. Did a spin on Clowntown and you got 500. Damn. That's a pretty good effort. Last month I got a pretty good jackpot out of that. See how that does. What was that? That was 5. I may also need to alternate between the two or something. But ideally the coal trains would just always sit there waiting to unload. Okay, they're all heading down to the power plant. Over here. This might need some, I think I need this to be reworked as well. Hasn't seen much love in a long time. What are you? Oh, you're the the grenade train, not ammo train. Because it doesn't really have anything to stack up trains other than this for the coal. So it's going to be the end of it. Yeah, here comes the next one. And then the others come after it. I'm going to queue up and start blocking the main line. I think this is... It's still... No. It is marked by me. So it isn't the original... Oh, yeah, that's right. I realigned that track. I just picked it up and moved it. This isn't the Super Bowl. You need Super Bowl. Super Bowl. At least it's getting coal from there. So they're done. They're done. This was some absurdly dense patch when it started out. There we go, get more miners on it. That's the way. It's still 89k. It was like, I think originally it was about that big, and it was like a 4 or 5 million patch. It had tiles of coal which were over 1 million. I don't know why it did that though. It's weird. RSO on this generated coal patches which were super dense, super tiny. Actually, it's pretty much just like that one. Only it was like twice, 3 times the richness. I think there's another one like that around here somewhere. It's getting there. But not quite. Oh, there's a tickle of iron there still. That was an old iron outpost. For those who didn't see that when I was mining it. I'm also recording this time. I remembered to push the button. Yeah, there it is. It's a lot like that one. Again, don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Made them so small and so dense. 10k, you're almost out. Do a video on how to use combinators? Not so much. I haven't had much motivation to do a video on the basics. But I probably should. I should actually start going through what's his face's videos and reproduce those. Yeah, Shred Guy's got the basics down pretty good. The fundamentals of combinators. I'm also a bit worried about why they're all coming down the one line. See, that one's finally taken the other line, but they're all coming down the one. I might add a herpaderp thing when I redo this. I might do a similar to what I did there. I might do that here as well. I might need 2 groups though. How are these doing? They're not running low, are they? No. They're only pretty good. These unloaders need changing too. I need to upgrade them. One of the things that always bothered me with combinator tutorials is they always talk about logic gates, and logic gates are not that useful. That's probably the one thing I've never used. You know, things like the and, or, and not, they're not useful. Because it's not a binary signal you're dealing with. Ah, just zooming through. I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out in the end too. Hey Ritual. Merger release train control. I found a random blueprint the other day, just got around to looking at It looks like this. Huh. Someone probably did pillage them from my blueprint library. I know Rekka has. It had an early... Unfortunately for anyone who pillaged that one, it was an early version which barely works. It was the old 3-track version, I think. Now, while I've been pissing around, I've been waiting for the coal trains to figure out what they're doing. So there's one in, one out. You're crossing, you're crossing. I like to get them into a reasonably, like a very polished state, that way I don't have to release updates. Because having to update them is a real pain. It's happened that way with the track blueprints, it's now very fragmented. Remember copying one almost a year ago? I don't think I had this one going properly a year ago. Why do you actually... Oh, right. Oh yeah, the black signal. That's old. The black signal used to command them to start running, so they would sit in the unload until it needed to. I think I removed the rail blueprints I got from you a while ago and we'll stream. Oh. I used to keep the latest in my blueprint library, but then they all got wiped. Again. That way you could just pull them from mine if you needed them. Blueprint library, yeah. The herpes lives on. Hey Stu also. I actually did fiddle around a lot with multiplexing. I think multiplexing is one of the best things you can do with the combinators. Okay. Get rid of that. That's an old condition to stop them running out of fuel, but it's not a problem anymore. Back signal I can repurpose. Okay. Okay. Let's do one more. We're using them for the map. For the map? I better not stand there. I know what happens last time. I did that. Yeah. Oh, you didn't get fueled, how well. Just junk some of this. There we go. Now we're looking 56,000 now, so it's getting there. I need to actually fix up that too and tidy it up. This place is dangerous. Didn't get fueled. Not connected. Huh. Ah, good point. Dear. It's actually pretty funny. How did that not connect? Oopsie. Oh. It's going badly. Eh? It's close. Yeah, I'm surprised I missed it. Oh well. Now I've got to reattach it to the other half. What could possibly go wrong? Where is the other half? There. Oh good, it did turn. Oh dear. I'm gonna try and get across here. Just slowly turning them red before trains try and come through. Whee! There we go. I'm clear. Now, what way goes the way that I want? I think I keep on going straight, and then I go the way I want. Yes. Oop. I pressed the wrong arrow. Yep, I'm clear. Save me, Coltrane. Oh, that could have been dangerous if I wasn't paying attention. Am I driving backwards? I'm driving the back half of a train. The other half is probably... Where is the other half? I'm trying to rejoin it with its other half. I don't know where the other half is. How did they even manage that? Looks like I'm gonna have to do a lap of the map. I'm actually impressed by that. And now I've got to go through the death trap again. I actually got to go through another death trap up here, because this is where all the ore trains are. Oh, hang on. There's this mess. That way. Nope, apparently that wasn't it. Sometimes the train turning thing just doesn't respond. Like sometimes it's trailer turning, some in reverse, sometimes it's not. Is that the old controller? Let's see. Yeah, that's the that's the one that was on my, that's the old one, because it's only got 3 lights. That was the one that was on my blueprint library. That one doesn't work too well. Conceptually it's the same, but it There's a few quirks with it. Yeah. Decoratives. So that time it didn't turn. So this time I'm using trailer turning. The other time I wasn't. Great. I like how I did a lap of the entire base for no reason at all. So you go down there for ore. Well, I'm at least in the right place. Oop, that's stop. Save me, plastic train, save me. What paste bin was that? Oh wait, this doesn't interact with the intersections, fine. Unless of course a stone train comes through. And before Coal Train manages to turn around again. That would annoy me, and also at the same time I'd be pretty impressed. Ah! Again with the non-trailer turning, it can't decide. Ooh, double oil. So I'm holding left. Ah, crap. Just give it a bit of a shunt. There we go. I'm home! Get rid of that nuclear fuel and that nuclear fuel. And off you go. Why can't you use the other path? Like a good train boy. Yeah, like that. No? That's not what I said you could do. Yeah, that was a fun little trip around the block for no real purpose. Also realised down here is missing some track. There. So these are supposed to get from either to either. Zoom. And it's fun. And hopefully some of this too. Yeah, so like this one's meant to be the coal trains, this one's meant to be the plastic trains. That's the rationale behind it. Whether or not that actually works out remains to be seen. I suppose placing concrete will deal with that. The trains are too long. If anything, they're a bit short. I remember having a look at the UPS train on that map, which had 1-1 trains everywhere. It was ridiculous. Oh, just oil trains getting in everyone's way. Yeah, see, the coal trains should be able to get up to the top. Because only that track can go into there. This track can't. Got nuclear or solar? I have nuclear and a bit of solar. If I upgrade to extended, it's almost cheating, that is. Now, cut you. And get it up to, I think it was 600 it needed. Switching completely to solar brought you back 20 UPS. I think I'm actually on creative energy interface again. I think this nuclear's actually fallen short. Yeah, a little bit on that. The steam is still entity disabled, so it won't do anything. Three. 800. Cheating's a mighty strong word. Depends on the context, really. If you're bypassing game mechanics or intended game limitations, then you're basically cheating. Alrighty. I need a few of those. I need to make a fuel transfer for this to be fully separated. So there's 3 nuclear fuel. I have 3 in storage. And then I'll need something going back the other way. Mods that make the game more difficult is... yeah, artificially difficult or actually difficult. Come to think of it, I don't want to do that. I want green. So that should be plastic and coal, eh? Oh yeah, eh? Plastic and coal there, eh? Hey, Colonel Niff, how's it going? What am I doing? Stuff and junk and things and crap. So I want to keep plastic. I want to keep coal. I want to keep researching that. I want to keep that. Now. Look at Angel's Bob's runs and tell me those mods aren't cheating. Yeah. This might benefit from being down here too. I always forget how to build this thing. Every time. Let's see. Anything greater than 0. I'll put 1. Maybe that goes there. So you come down into there. So everything by -1. I'll put everything. Then it gets combined with that. Then there. Stuff is sweet. Thank you for the follow. I say there. It's actually there. So they get cancelled out. Gonna need a storage chest. Just block it there. For all intents and purposes, where's something I can put in there? Stump pipe. So now there's pipe, which is foreign material. I could actually do that. There, even. Change that to that one to be the -1er. Change it to 100. So now it just sets a request of that. And it doesn't use that silly big negative multiplier anymore. And that can go there. And so now it'll dump that. Hurrah! Oh, the Bob's high tier stuff's just ridiculous. I've been there, done that. So many times. It's actually interesting seeing the factory floor mod, because that's the last time I played Bob's, we had a mod called what was it called? Black Market. And its purpose was you could do item trading and have an in-game currency. Nuclear cell module. So does it actually do nuclear power, or does it produce nuclear items? I gotta fix that one too. It doesn't produce really enough. Speaking of fixing, over there, it's on the to-do list. How are the trains doing as well? All iron trains are out. Iron 6 is having a bad day. Nuclear fuel and uranium cells. Yeah, I thought about doing that, actually. I might move it over here. I'm tempted to move it over here and then have the logistics train supply it. Heard of that? Produce a lot of nuclear fuel. We actually... what did we do? We farmed a lot of low tier stuff. Like we didn't... A lot of the... I think we only ever made the first 3 packs and then we black marketed the rest. I had a Mark II solar plant that was selling power. That just kept on growing. I think the final breaker for it was... what did I had a gemstone mining, cutting, polishing, and then selling thing going on. And as it was a massive money farm, because it turned because gems were a very low tier item into a very low cost item into a very high cost item. And we're just turning... When I first turned it on, it was making like 22 million credits per cycle. I think it got up into like the 2.2 billion credit per cycle once I got full productivity beacon module, everything's in it. Item training like what Stray Guy tried to do. Several bases on a map connects to train circuits. No, it's an actual mod. Yeah, like what NG linked. How's that? 55. How's it unloading? So all three are coming in compressed right now. Question is, will all three go out compressed? Probably not. Wonder if priority splitting will help with the balancing crap. Making tacos, I thought I didn't have taco seasoning for the meat. Oh. That's crisis right there. Taco there isn't much to taco seasoning though, isn't there? Just like turmeric. Trying to think, I can't think. Don't think it'll have, no. I was thinking maybe if like one of these had priority on them, but on the output it won't do anything. But it's solid now anyway. It just needs time to fill up and fill in all the gaps. Doesn't help that this thing's empty again. We're actually having trouble getting through here by the looks of it. Oh no, they're all trains. Oh, I see. Tracks it too, okay. What are you? Your ore train's coming out. Okay. What it needs is the ore trains to get on their dedicated path as soon as possible. It's just in here is a bit of a tension point. After seeing Will's Junction of Death, how many times have evil trains gotten you on this map? I don't know how many times I've been killed by trains on this map. It's a lot. But his map's something else. Like those trains just hunt for. They're after blood. They've got a thirst for blood. Yeah, it's going to need another loader for coal. How are we doing here? So it's got 5,600. Only been half listening, you're talking about Will's Mega Base trains? Yes. Those things are dangerous. 52. But it's out of coal. Still struggling. Oh, there's the next coal train. Yeah, that's what it should happen. So the train's always sitting here and then it gets bypassed. Funny when Will burns out again. Oh yeah, it's going to happen pretty soon. As soon as it starts exploring. Because it wants to have the same level of exploration going on. the same difficulty of ore. It's not going to end well. The map barely runs as it is, just because it's so big. Let's do some weeding. So that should actually bring it up to... no. It's actually full. So it's now waiting for plastic trains. Okay. Just saw we're coming up on 10k rockets. Oh yeah. It's steaming up pretty hard. So this is part of doing the junk, so I want to make sure I sort out any other issues. That's why I haven't committed to redoing all this just yet. How's it looking now? It's still thin on plastic. Just can't get that plastic in. I have a feeling this unloader is too slow too. Just a feeling. Yes, it's thin and then thin. Let's see now. I could add another plastic train. I might just do that. I'm going to stand over here now and actually get the parts. What bot speed? 17. Yeah, 17. On the way to 18. And I'm going to continue bot speed once this gets, the mining productivity gets to 300. I've got a lot of mining productivity to catch up on. I'll get it up to 600, so 6 for 1. What build is this on? Whatever the latest is on Steam. I actually lost track. Was it 1622? I think it's up to now. Oh yeah, I got the bits. 2, 3, 4, 5. They didn't actually join. A mess. There we go. Ah, that's embarrassing. I put it in the wrong hole. Yeah, 7 for 1. I thought I said it wrong. Oh, I already got it. Get rid of that. Two, 4, 6, 8. Just didn't feel right. And off you go. Okay. Put those in the network. Now, I actually need to double check how many trains this can hold. Because there's 3 there. 1, 2, maybe, no, not quite, 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can be held here. Excellent. It's just like, yeah, it's coming up on 900 hours actually of actual recorded time, and probably getting close to 2,000 hours of actual time. Or maybe not 2,000. Maybe 1,500. Same map for nearly 2 years. Yeah, everything else is more or less running. The problem is everyone else has been building built bases like that. Yeah, that's why you have undergrounds. Stupid weeds. Yeah, see how the that's why you're underground still. Just sort of travel out for Australia. Can't stop anytime he wants. He can stop anytime he wants, just doesn't want to stop yet. It's funny, I actually shelved this map after version 13. I thought I'd never come back to it, and I wanted to start a new one. Similar story to how Colonel Will wanted to start Megabase 2, and then I came back to this one. Currently 2,400, but it's a little light on plastic. It should be running 3,200. If only the plastic would persist for any measurable length of time. So let's go around the top. Alright, let's stop staring at trains for a change. And I say that, and I would like to add one more thing here. One more thing, just one more thing. 1, 2, 3. It's about here. There's actually a signal missing here too. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Ah, damn it. No, I can't. This place isn't nearly as busy as it should be. Realistically. Stern's making his belt base by yelling at the game non-stop. You need to be there, you need to be there, and there, and there. There. And then I just realised I was in the completely wrong place. Should actually be more like here. The reason for that is the signals and the exit line up with the actual poles. That's why I've done it that way. Yeah, place a damn signal. Sturm has an anger issue. He has a food issue and a train issue. Boy has problems. There we go. Stop you whinging and wailing and whining. Quit your wailing, wailing. Oops. Ta-da! Watching Will's... Oh, the one where he visited the base was a funny one. Where the trains... He kept saying the trains... None of the trains are moving in the yard, so everything was fine. They're harmless. And then he just gets hit by a coal train. Kept saying that yard was harmless. It's his mistake. The train Pac-Manning itself and killing him was a good one too. We can't script stuff like that. Alright, there. There's actually little incentive to... Where is there? Actually, no, there is. Yeah, that's it. And so what I've done is eliminated that. Deconstruct the whole lot. Just use the scorched earth policy on it. Didn't you get eaten by the yard a few times? More than a few times. Really? You gotta be like that, Pipes? Oh. Now the train stops. Question is, there train stops in here? No. Fine. No Pax oil then. Apparently. There we go. So now we have a Pax stop in here finally. It's been missing for ages. Well, almost. Last step is actually to deconstruct this. Although this explosive thing's still there. What I should also do, now that it's built, I might turn on trash. It's got brick. There's actually a pistol in here. You know why that's in here too. Just put a few in a network. I think they get kept automatically anyway. Yeah, they do. Just doesn't matter. Alright, let's turn it on. Let's get rid of some of this crap. Don't need those anymore. Don't need them anymore. I'll keep those. Should actually... Oh, it's another set. Keep that. Keep these for now. They can go... Can't wait for the GUI updates, when the toolbar just links the inventory. That would be nice. Oh, that's that. So I don't need that. It's actively requesting nuclear fuel. I'll just make it actively request nuclear fuel. Look at that. Trash is now empty. Well, it's removed all the trash, I should say. Who are you? Where's your colours? The fact that it's dropped down to 37 is generally a good sign. 37 UPS that is. It means something's running. So that could have ended in disaster. Also, it was white. Just paranoid there for a moment. 57k. Our science is 2.2, 2.3 still. It's not really gaining, unfortunately. Our space packs in general. Still, still only 2/3 what it should be. Well, these plastic trains are queuing up. That's a good sign. Up you go. Come on. There we go. Oh, this could take a while. No, managed it reasonably well. Oh, there's a plastic train. Actually sure where I'm going. Alright, let's check some train stats. 89,000 now. On number 3, I think that's that one. I should add a thing that just cycles through them. A big display. Trains? Trains much? It's not a ridiculous junction at all. It's funny, I said I was going to do trains and I ended up fixing plastic. Should be temporary blueprints that go away. Put a speaker next to each thing, the things. Oh dear. Ah, there's 2 trains in. That's good. It's not a bad idea, I might try that. But it might actually... You're empty. Why are you empty? I think it's safe to say iron's now the next... Finishing off here is now the next priority. Having said that, I wonder if there's any speakers in the network. Not really, apparently. Am I in the network though? No. That might explain a lot. Oop, coming through. 1, apparently. I'll just make up a whole bunch. I didn't actually check to see if I got that speaker. Oh well. You can use color blueprint book mod, only regular game blueprints are exportable. Hey, more productivity. Where are we at? Here we are. So in theory, all I need to do... think this is this output's the pulse part. I think I can get away with this. D. E. I think it was... yeah. F. G. H. Is there... it goes all the way down to J, K, and L. I... J, K... L. Shoot into thirds. I was actually thinking the same thing. It's K. L. I was also wondering about something that has a longer sequence. Sortus, no good. What else is... Can Factorio trains beat modern music? That one. Celestia. B5. Is there an E? No, I can't see an E5. Oh, F5 then. C6. Sounds like railroad target now. What is the current project? It was meant to be doing trains, but then had this Blooper had this crazy idea of doing playing notes per train going through the train counter. B5, A5, B5, F5, C6. Yes, loop is the worst. C6, D6. It's tricky because it's a very reduced scale. This says missing notes everywhere. Shouldn't even be a thing. Polyphony is bad, it is. E6 was it? D6, F6? Yeah, E6, sorry. Then F6. That should go into 7. Is there a G6? There is. Like a G6. It's an A6. Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind. That's so stupid. It's perfect, isn't it? Is it following a it's mostly following a scale. Let me pause that for a sec. Just so I can fully appreciate it. Let's move down here. Chopsticks. I'm already over it. Playing chopsticks with these things. I haven't even done it yet. What have you done, Blooper? I managed to have hooked up to Frogger's base, the Fred guy's Frogger base. Where's Exterminator when you need him? Sounds like what would happen if you had 100 people in Discord, asked them to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb. Set one at randomly up to the death town to go off. So alarm? It's miscellaneous. That'll get annoying. need a command for all people in Twitch that would ask about this forever as a feature. Don't use the attack alarm, that would be the worst. One more thing to do, let's just change that back. The other thing to do is connect it to the pulsar, so it only dings once. Import the Duke Nukem build. It's already here. When you can get a chance to show off the train, I can do it now. Let's resume that. So what you're looking at is the main in-out hub of the actual base. So all of the ore trains coming in go through here, and all the ore trains coming out go through here. Sounds so tone deaf. So ore trains are held here until they're sent out ready to go to outposts. You actually see most of them are out at minute because it's demanding all ore. And so it's all just sent. They come into park and then just leave again. Outpost 6 is actually almost finished, so that's why it's not sending out all of its trains. It's all combinator controlled. I know this is getting a bit of a distraction of the train network, but this is part of it. So yeah, Outpost 6 has like one train load, so there's only one train out on it at the minute. But yeah, it's all managed by this, all the outposts and sending trains. Copper, not all of them are out, but there's a lot of missing outposts too, I think. Yeah, all the ones which are red are outposts which are missing. Same with stone there. What Factorio song is this? Squishy Splat Splat in G minor? Yes, and so all the trains come in and out through here, and then it leads it to this monstrous junction. That sounded particularly busy. Another mining productivity. It continues up the side as well. So there to here is where the actual intermediates get dropped off for the base. So plastic, coal down here, rocket fuel, iron plates picked up, sulfuric acid and lubricant here, nuclear stuff, and then more utility stuff here. There's a logistics train which sends materials out as you need it. There's no mods currently, this is all vanilla. A trash train, an outpost building train, an outpost, smaller outpost trash train which automatically collects finished miners and such, packs trains for getting around. There's not a single mod. All vanilla. Now, I think there's the logistics train now. It's actually just delivering stuff to the nuclear plant. That's heading back. Still gotta remodel that actually. Just check on plastic briefly. It's a bit slow. It's probably still lacking coal. Yeah, there's the oil base. Oil trains come in. They're 262 oil trains. You have the numbers? Yeah, there's just tags. They came in version 15. So there's the oil unloading. That one's actually completely empty. Oil is one of the holdouts. There's the old oil base there. And that's the whole left-hand side of the map. It's all centered around this lake here. Spawn's just down in there. And then on the right-hand side is a steam power plant and a coal sort of transfer point / bunker. The steam engines are all, and this whole thing's entity disabled because it uses too much UPS to exist. The UPS would be down in the high 20s if it was on. And then the rest is just mining outposts. And there's a bit of solar, there's two sort of small solar fields, but they're not the main thing. Nuclear is the main provider of power. In a standard mining outpost, there's actually Iron 6 right now. There's only one miner going. Nearly completely done. So the outpost trash thing, if I was to deconstruct these, like so, there's construction bots in the network here to collect them. And they'll put them in here, which is wired to... These chests are wired to this station, so as soon as those chests are no longer empty, this train will come out. And it's just set to go to outpost trash, drop. And so if there's more than one, it'll just go around one by one. All those steam engines, they're not necessary, but at the same time they are necessary, just for the sheer ridiculousness of it. But yeah, there's a whole system here, and it currently doesn't do anything. Steam engine, I think, it does about 5 gigawatts on its own. A lovely sound, all these trains going past. I can't think of much else. Yeah, there's defending walls at the top and bottom of the map extremes. You actually see those chunk boundaries there because the map's so old. Can you see the nuclear setup? Yeah, so it's 6 of these 2.4 gigawatt stamps. Here, these are designed to be super UPS efficient. This stamp, although I think it could be a little bit better again, but it minimises the number of pipes just to the just as much as physically possible. Heat pipes are a little bit better than regular pipes, so you can be a little bit more liberal with the pipes. But yeah, it's just 6 of those. And some may or may not, some alleged water field water here. It replaced an older one which is very laggy. Oh yeah, still a bit of coal there. This outpost's been here forever. Still haven't got the old setup. Just wish it'd go away. It's amazing what you can do. Yeah, this map I've got nearly 2 years on the same map. So I started this map in like May 2016. I've just been adding to it since. So yeah, this is what staying on the same map for long enough does. I'm gonna move away from this thing. How far away does it sound to? That's reasonable. It's getting to the point where this might need to be bigger again. More track to do things. It's actually about the only legitimate use for programmable speakers I've seen. So this is a safe at your own risk. It'll tell you you're going to die, but it's not going to protect you from dying. This crossing here. Hunter Cat 42, thank you for follow there. The spawn area is actually my blueprint graveyard, which I should actually pull this stuff up because it's not helping. Like there's flame turrets here that I should get rid of. All sorts of other crap. It's one of these things as well. Sounds funny when it's low UPS. It just wants to. Stone grave crossing. One day I'm going to get him on there and get him killed. We're going to totally ask about the chimes every time you go on a train right now, yes. much can I slow it down? Yeah, Midi-Torio is a lot of fun. I've sort of had as much fun as I can with it. Change the batteries on your portable gramophone, I think so, yes. You haven't tuned nuclear back. I actually need to add more nuclear to it. It's not enough. Now, I was mentioning these. Yeah, these can... I'll just deconstruct them. These are old builds. Like, real old. Like that's one of my oldest self-contained nuclear fuel builds. I don't think it's version 12, I think it's from version 13, that one. The lack of stack inserters tells me that it probably is from version 13. The old steam engine plant, the original one, used to be along here, and all the like there's random pipes and everything, and they were contributing to lag too. That can go. There's no point having this stuff. And that wall doesn't do anything anymore. It's totally unnecessary. I don't need to defend this part anymore, because this was built before the outer walls were built. And I actually had a need to build these defences. Like, that was the point where the biters attacked from. From all the way down there. That was from before I built this. Slow it down on the Green River. Yeah, I should have actually. Nuclear actually would slow it down more. Ooh. I think that's it. Angry phone. Ooh, hiccups. Angry phone. Oh yeah, there's controller version 1. Ooh, over simulated auto hosting. Yeah, very old this one. Back when I used wooden crates, wooden chests as the encoder signal, which turned out to be a bad idea because you shouldn't use items because it itself counts as an item. Actually, for the longest time, I couldn't find where the clock was, and it turns out it was actually the clock for this system was here. And I had no idea where it was coming from. I eventually found it. Anyway, I need to do up there. Where's the crossing down here? Angry phone. Train. Yeah. It's not busy enough, I would argue. Iron's starting to fall behind. Need some more duck. Quackity quack quack quack. I might need more iron trains overall at this rate. What's the mining rate? So it's 174,000 to 100 and... Yeah, I need more. I don't have enough outposts. That's a problem. Okay. What was that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that's 7 per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's room for 4 there. Oh, this really makes a mess of the belts though. It's pain. All kinds of pain. Yeah, so train doing that's a problem. Ooh, I follow all the way from China. Thank you. I think it is. Looks Cantonese. Hey, 3 train movements. Lucifer appears, a wild Lucifer. Just thinking about how to deal with this iron problem. Need more iron trains in. Let's move up at least. Try to get hit by an iron train in the meantime. I wasn't a fan of this, particularly. Although it does work. Control smokeless mod. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't do anything anymore. Unfortunately. Oh wait, you don't need to be there. Because the game uses simple smoke now, instead of the entity-based smoke. What did I say it was 14? Which is 7. It's kind of an annoying number. Just kind of annoying. Only kind of. This train just slammed to a stop then. Other question is, do I want to balance it out more? Did it sort of change? Yeah, the smoke was overhauled in 16. Let's see. Let's use this. Hey, another one's done. What are we at anyway? Still at 2k. It's not getting any faster. Well, that plastic seems to be there now. Yeah, it's still space packs. This is steel. Yep, steel. Steel's a little unhealthy. Even the code is not a chance? At the moment you'll need all 4 lines at least every 30 sec going through. I'll have to check in on that then. Okay. It's actually 5. That's fine. So what I want to do is get rid of that. I actually end up deleting what I just put down. That's fine. Let's update these. Get these out of the way of the trains. Actually put that in the wrong spot, oops. Oopsie. Just drop that in. Ah. So what I'm trying to do is have it split up into smaller junctions instead of one big thing. I'll give room for the trains to queue up. Come on. Yeah. The main thing I remember is the changes changed smoke to a new entity called Simple Smoke. Someone, remember there was a lot of complaining about it. Because it broke a few mods. I'll make sure to get onto it though. Have a look at Smokeless again. With the fifth lane you need one every 41 seconds every track. It's getting to that point where I think longer trains again would be a bad idea, but it needs to be a multiple of 4. And that starts to get really tough. Let's see, you go there, and there, and there. There's fine. There and there. Let's see. You need to go in there. You need to go in there. You still need to go into there. Like so. It's going to be awful messy. Oh. So, I might just start again. It's just a complete mess. Just think about it though. Maybe not completely. Just this part. It's a bit nasty. So that's there. That there's fine. That is those two tracks. That's track number 3. It's track number 4. So 1, 2. This is where it really upsets stone. Unfortunately. So I then need a track there, and then a track there-ish. I had it, there it is. So it collides with more stone, unfortunately. And then eventually slip, so it can go to those 4 or slips down there. The second one, same deal. Goes in there, 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 or there, there. I should go watch some anime? Alrighty, see you later then. Hope I get it to work, so do I. I hate these mind-bending track adventures. Sometimes. I only hate them when I can't figure it out. Oh, the total ore coming in per minute is, if it helps, is 270,000. It needs 270,000 coming in and smelting per minute. Actually, speaking of, yeah. Not a chance. And this thing's much the same. So 1, 2, that's nasty. Because the signal won't fit there. Okay. If I push it up, it doesn't change a thing. I might have to push that up. No, because it's still too close. This is where all the hard stuff with junctions figuring out comes in. It's just getting that position just right. I could try pushing it there. Cause that, no, one more. Because then I can get a signal in front of it. There. That's what I mean by a signal is one there. So that then splits that up. That's the happy song again. There. That's fine. There. Actually, there. I should be able to squeeze signal there and then a signal there. Let's get rid of those. Let's clear out this mess. So that's that one, track number 3. See how track 4 goes there. Crap. That doesn't fit. There. Fine, be that way. Hey, Gear. How's it going? Just in the middle of some serious headaches at the minute, sorting out these tracks. I could always just push this one out further. It'd actually be better if the curve was there, come to think of it. At the same time, then I could do the... it's not that good. Yeah. Feels like coffee time. Oh, it's off by 1. I don't think I can move that down 1 tile either. No, because that's in the way. It's unfortunate. Goes there, that's signalable. Could do that. Again. Alternatively, I was looking at this curve option here, which can do that. And this can join into it. The spacing's right. Just add a bonus. But I don't think that's possible. No, it's not. Man. If it could be all diagonal, that would be fantastic. As in, like, going up that way. Because then it can turn off and do all of its crap that it does. Crappity craps. Alternatively, I could move this track. And just give myself more room overall. That might be the way to go. Because that's what I'm really just fighting a lack of space. Where did you... War Eagle. Thank you for following. I got there in the end. It was a struggle for some reason. Yeah, so I moved that out of the way. And then there's more room to breathe here. Still a little tight, but that's okay. So nothing wrong with having it a little bit tight. The real question is if I can do something like that. That fits as an added bonus. It's not the best. It's not the best combination going round, but I'll deal with it. I could probably tighten that up too. Actually, I think it already is as tight as it can be. Yeah, it is. There. How's that? It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just did that and then I'm going to do that. Oh well. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 goes in there. That means that you go there now. You go in there. It's just not quite enough room still, because this has to squiggle across where it really shouldn't go. Can it? It can. do that instead. There. Alrighty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. There. And the second track, I think I've got it now. I'm worried chat's gone a little dead. Because I do have that glitch where chat just randomly stops working for me. Always worries me. I could probably push this out further actually. And give that a proper amount of space. I'll give it its correct spacing. Should be that. It actually looks a bit off, but oh well. Hey, another one's done. Squeeze in there. Perfect. I think that actually should go there. Fun begins putting the undergrounds back. It does. That's where the true fun is. Just anticipating the rage then. And me just being pedantic over the signal placement. So you, and toi. And yeah, oh no, I was right first time. There's plenty of room for that signal. Toi, da, blah. Put that there. Okay, now the signal overlay. So each crossing, yes, there's a signal missing there and there. Here too. I think that's all. That's fine there. Here. There we go. Okay, I think that's all of them. I like how it's diagonaled all the colours, right? It's pretty cool. I might need to invest in something like that. You're confused? Still not good at signal placement? I think that's a good candidate for me to do a video on, is actually stepping through designing a junction. Because it can be quite tricky. Main thing I'd try to do is make each section its own block. Here, technically this doesn't need to be there. It can be a block like that, but yeah, at the same time, like a train coming down here can be seen here, but a train coming down here is going to block a train here, so it doesn't matter either way. And so that's why I can justify something like that. That's probably not helping either with the whole signal confusion. There, da, 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 and da, da. Hooray, progress. Not so much on the progress front here, though. Actually there, too. You have to go up one. There. How's that? Messy as all frig, but it works. Another video that Present Mojo just put on future. What I need to do is actually write these down. That's why that's part of the reason why I keep forgetting. Train. Dog and Gober. Oh, they're all coming down the one track, which is really not helping. There. Let's tear all this up, because it's gonna... That one's fine. Oh, rubber ports do reach, so it's fine. Just waiting for the bonk of a train. Running into another train. Damn. Damn, Sean. Let's get a little bit of calm going on here. Calm that farm. These trains don't know the meaning of calm. They only know murder and squishing things. You very badly need to be replaced. Whether in the outback in Pakistan, 14. I'm doubtful, even though it is Pakistan. Not convinced. Oh, worst. Slip that out of the way. And stand the hell clear. Ew. Oh, that can stay. Let's clear out this mess. And hope for the best. The only worry is it'll push trains too far down. Alright, now I need to connect these belts. Which looks pretty straightforward. Oh, it's missing there too. You can move over. There we go. We made it. We made it. Let's clear out this. Yeah. Alright, now I've got to restore all these belts. Oh, this could be dangerous. Alright. That should all reach there. It does. Excellent. Okay, you're blocking off that. That's good. So death is less likely to occur. So stone's running again. Copper's fine. This iron's fine. And all these seem to be running again. Excellent. This could be dangerous. Train's gone flying in at Mark 3. Yeah. I'll get sucked into it. I won't correct these belts just yet. Now the junctions are gone. Save that. Let's go back to using bots. Bots are fine. They can fly over trains. Let's get rid of some of these weeds too. There we go. The fact there's no more trains waiting, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It is somewhat concerning. Why are there no trains? Have I made it so much better now? Or has something gone horribly wrong elsewhere? 192. So I calculate out now 17 train per minute you need as input on all lanes. So 17 trains per minute per lane, or 17 trains per minute total. One, two. Might grab this blueprint. Total, okay. 17 total. Just think about that. I thought it was off. So... yeah. So if I was to round... it's 5 trains per track per minute, effectively. I took what was potentially a nice track and then they added that rubbish to it. Switch signs per minute. It's probably... oh, it's actually down. That'll be because of the iron. Steel still. Yeah, steel. Plastic, I'm wondering if it's... yeah, plastic's actually really good now. Yeah. Okay, all of the iron plates a problem. Where's red packs? Oh, red's fine. It's blue... yeah, green, sorry. Which is circuits. I'm guessing that's... because these would have been... would have been dependent on the iron plate which I was digging up. And of course it is. I am on Shred Guys playlist. Yes, yes, I am. It's full of almost good tracks. But that's what happens when you get what you pay for, unfortunately. It's a downside to free music. Oops, that's slightly off. I said I wasn't going to, and it looks like I have to. Should be better this way anyway. Because I don't need to scavenge every last entity anymore. So I might as well just do it. Put it in the put the lumpy bit in the center. That is. Why did you put the signal at 17 spaces? It's 2 car lengths. 2 wagon lengths. Just to help nudge them forward. It's the wrong spacing currently overall. If you mean this here, because it's two train lengths. Or 2 car lengths. And they're actually stopping at the wrong point. See, because there should be 1 train length fitting here. Let's get this moving. I think it's there. That's what I want. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, here. So then 1 train length can move forward. No half train lengths. I think it's safe to say that works. Now you should move up to those signals, stop, and there should be no room for a train to follow. If it stops. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted there. And that can then be the start of the next one. And then as this one starts moving off, the next, I have all these signals, so the next one can start moving in as it needs to. Having said that, about the next one starting here, this is in the way. Get it now? Ah, excellent. Also, I didn't do this. The optimal block length is exactly 1 train length, and then it doesn't cause issues. As I say, it's a little close though. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 left. 2, 4 and 5. So the next one would actually start there. How does that fit with... not very well. Like that needs to be there. Usually put them on the longest train you have. For the most part, you don't need to do something like that. Maybe only 2, but it does, in this particular situation, it does help. 2 of them coming in. There's also a risk that they can all, they're all stuck here, because this is the next part to fix, is splitting this in half. So I need you to start turning a lot sooner. Is it that one? No, it was right, that one. That actually meets up there. It's fine. Let's purge the undergrounds, just get them out of the way. Okay. Don't stand there. I need to reconnect the thing and junk. So 1, 2, 3, and you're number 4. There's no room for another one. I mean, the thing I need to reconnect is the signals. Okay. Whoa, hello. So you'll have one there, and one there, then one there. Actually, slightly off. Should be there. So. And you. Let's do a cheeky copy. And the closed is just red greater than 0. This one's easy, it's just up to here, across and across. Okay, let's turn that off. Likewise, this one is a fairly straightforward maneuver. I like removing the cable signal to say that it is for actual signaling, combinator signaling, circuit network signaling. There is a train incoming. Put it there, and then there. I'd actually shift it so that they all line up. If I was really keen. Oh, don't stand there. Make like an exterminator and not stand on the track. The fact that it's a 38 is sort of telling me that it's probably... Oh no, it's 1.4. Never mind. See, track things train, that's right. And down you go, down you go. Wiry, wiry, wiry do. Down to there. Let's not use the deconstruction planner. It's generally considered a good idea. Sort of bringing that forward just because I can. There we go. So that's those signals wired in. That should help with moving trains down. Mojo Watt X, he stands on tracks. It sounds like something he'd do. I like that I use a nuclear build to power logic and supply for nuclear build. I used to do that. I had a thing to automatically add fuel. It's kind of unnecessary though. It's the complexity doesn't pay for itself. I'd better fix these belts. Not stand on any tracks doing so. Hello, train. $200 million in uranium scattered out. It's just not too hard. Yeah, I have, and with the mining productivity for me, there's so much. It's not needed. It's mainly just for the exercise of the matter. Train incoming. You can go there. I think that fixes all of it. Yeah, looks good. Hey, Kill Bill, number 2, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Getting there slowly with this crap. Oh, noises. Angry phone, actually. I'm gonna have to make do with the oops. Let's not completely destroy the iron smelting just yet. Hey, made a tin. Yeah, you stop there and make your repath. You can find a home. We're currently in the middle of witnessing a very more train rebuilding. What's that? Number 3 is going down as well. That explains a lot. It says 6, is it? Yeah, it's done. Iron 6 is finito. There's no ore under tracks, is there? No. Good. Be kind of annoyed if there was. Get rid of all that. Mojo Scrubs trays. It's not that bad. Surely. Also, how's it? Oh. Fine. I'll keep that off. Just pretend that doesn't exist. Send a train to clean the outpost. I don't have a way of automatically cleaning outposts. It has to be done. You have to send a train to manually do it. Iron 7. 10, 9, 3. There you are. Wow, you've shrunk. Might as well start reclaiming. some careful deconstruction plannering. Careful and strategic. And unplug everything in the process. The network should keep power poles, so it's fine. There we go. Just reduced down to its minimum components. Is that a chest? Yes. 39. Oh, speaking of done. Oh, hang on, there's a little paddle. Little patch just there. It's got the crap to build it. It's got the bots to build it. Yes. Playing game from map view is great. It is. Will I get all the... I do get all the thingies. I does get all the thingies. So I'll clean out the last of that outpost, and then I can tear down this whole track. Finally. Oh. The uranium's finally getting down too. I might actually have to do some more uranium mining. Just like here, these little patches. And the shock of actually having to do some uranium mining. Hey, another productivity. What are you at? 580. Yeah, it is getting quite tense there. Because there's a lot of trains going north. So a significant queue trying to get through. It clears fast enough that it's fine, generally. 3 out of 4. I swear, that inner track has cooties or something. 7-hour tier 3 modules isn't enough to start building 5k. Made 4k of each since starting. If you got the actual base building the modules, because that's the way to do it. You need more lanes. I think it does. It's not far off that point. Although up here, this junction needs tuning. Over here, getting rid of that 2-lane, replacing with a 4-lane. There's a lot of track work to do. I might just build the track over that. Does it really need more lanes? Probably. 4 lanes, having the up and downy split here might be a good idea. So another 2, at the very least, another 2 lanes mightn't be a bad idea. I could always just extend that down to there for no reason other than because I can. I can also bring this all the way down to there for no other reason than I can. Having radars and bots, yeah. See how it's queuing up so much? So having a few more coming across wouldn't be a bad idea. But everything's happening in the north, which it's not really supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be spread between here and up here. I might need some more track. 16 lanes. I think it's already at 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. But yeah, this whole thing could be down here. Wouldn't hurt it. Anyway, let's progress on with this crap. cut the line above to take the lanes. That's true. Cut that. So they have to go round. Yeah, that'll work. There's still a lot up. Yeah, it's still split pretty evenly. So yeah, that would work. Let's see. 2, and then 3, and then 4. Now this is where it gets kind of awkward because there's 4 tracks coming in. Maybe not. Let's get rid of these anyway. Even though I'm blasting away the track that I just laid. Yeah. 2, 3, and if it'll let me, there it is, 4. Two, 3, and 4. Simply better map. This is becoming the sim map. I hope not. A bit worried if it was. I might actually need to do something like that again. Oh dear. Just done that. Who'd have thought making an intersection between ore and plate was a good idea? Yes. Just remember, at any point we could have pulled the trigger to fix it properly. We all knew the solution. How'd I do? Like that. Okay. Could have routed it. Oh, I know. I know how to fix the sim map. Don't worry about that. I know what could have fixed the sim map even. And that's number 4. So, 1. The general idea that Will had was to route all of the trains through the double T intersection. In hindsight, actually, I could have probably solved that problem too. Now, so 1 comes in, goes to all 5. 2 comes in, goes down to there, which is 2. Then 3. 4. Then 5. So what I'm doing is just setting up each path one by one. So 1 goes to there and to there, so those paths are set. Track number 3 goes to there and then there. It's generally a good idea to, I prefer to, oh, that's not signalable. It's an attack. Again. Yeah, the ore trains go down the left side, not do a lap of the entire map, which it did do. But we had to have the massive traffic jam of trains. So what I mean by not signalable is if I put a signal there, nothing can go in there. It either has to come down one or up one. To something like that. To give room for a signal to drop in like there. And that should do it. This one's blinking and complaining. So that's now split. This one is an exit so they can go there. And yeah, that's fine. There may be an issue getting the belts through though. Will loves his traffic jams, he does. And bloody big maps, which are so laggy and then can't stand the lag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many does this reach? Ah, I better pull it back one. There, there. There. Oh, this is intense brain time. Ah, there, 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 and there. I know it's C-track, but there shouldn't be any trains on here. I'll be worried if it... wonder if it does. Gotta go for now. What's the VOD tomorrow? Alrighty then. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. I know I've already started violating the thing down below. I'm not consistent with it. But yeah, there's a few things that got in the way. I should have actually posted a thing saying what was going on with the Windows updates and such. I'm not going to go on. I'm going to finish this and I think I'll wrap it up. There, there. Just drop that there. Flame of fuel, he does. He does indeed. Now, having done all that careful signal work, I'm probably going to have to move them all. Okay, there. Oh, not quite. There and then there. There and then there. So I'll have to move over a tile. Oh, my nose itches. Unbelievably. So that's successfully liberated and movulated. 2, 3, 4. That's through. Flamethrowers and shot. Flamethrowers are still good. You need to actually do the damage upgrades now to get anything out of them. So they weren't so much nerfed as that they were brought back down to something sensible. Let's move it up a tile. Doesn't quite reach. That does there. The fact that I'm at 30, back up to 2,600. Oh yeah, the auto shotty was, actually 13 ruined the auto shotgun. It's been ruined for a long time. Can I actually, yeah I can. It's fine. Oh, that reaches, that's fine. That all reaches. They're a bit all over the place, but it has to sort of make do. Unfortunately. Oh, I'm out of Undergrounds. These need the same treatment as well. One belt. Yeah. I need one more blue belt. Underground belt. Oh, that's just not moving. Should they be moving? Apparently not. Where? Huh. How about that? Double check the second belt of the first lot. Ah, there's one backwards there. Oh, it didn't actually reach. I thought it did. I'm going to bring the whole lot closer. I'll probably eliminate some of this. There we go. No, you're still backwards. There you go. There. Oh, autosave. Having said that, I still need to get through all this crap. See how we go. I'll probably move all these signals too, even though I went to all that trouble of aligning them. Yeah, I'm through. Doop doop. Doop doop. Doop doop. Doop doop. And doop. And doop. And doop. And doop. Because I do want that, and that, and that. And another one's done. How's that look? Yep. 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 So there. Do I still have the blueprint? I do. Blop. Flop. Da-da. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So it goes to there. That means I can realign the signals basically, I think. Conceivably, at least. Maybe not. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We'll see. We shall see. I misplaced that one. I probably won't get a train to stop so I can actually see. Is a second from the right not missing a chain signal? Probably is. Zoom. Second from the right. As far as the actual... or bottom actually. That one's okay. Looks right. There's all chains, chains, chains. Unless it was back here. In which case it should be okay. From where we're moving belts. Ah, yeah, there. There it is. I didn't put the signal back. Now I can put you back, and then you back, and then you back. Then you can go there. You can flop along in the breeze there. Oh, that's ugly. Train. There's pretty much no room for a underground anywhere. Guess me straightening these up actually paid off. That works. Light blue in the middle crossing. That'll be the one that I got. Yep, well spotted. Even though just hard to spot with those few colours. That's my only gripe with them. With the whole colour thing. How many are hanging out down there? Not too many. Past mojo help future mojo. It does happen from time to time. Yeah, it's done. Just cut their head off. And that'll unassign that station, so they'll never get triggered. Triggered to send out. Oops, I need to do you up. How am I going to do this one? Same way I do everyone, probably. I was about to move and then I saw a train approaching on the map and I thought, oh, I'd better not move. I shall indeed actually choose to stay here. Okay. So it's those four covered, and then the last four is just a 4. The real question is, what the hell did this achieve? I don't know. Well, there's no... having said that, there's no iron ore trains queued up, so it must have done something right. How's production? 179. I have a feeling that's all I can do from iron ore mining. How are you? 15. Oh, it's another finished miner. Having said that, where are all the trains? Oh, they're all queued up. It looks cool. There is that aspect to it. There's one hell of a jam there. Yeah, look at that. It would actually benefit from me tweaking that junction. Yeah. Iron 9, you're not that useful to me. I need iron 7, I think. Iron 1 and 4. I'm actually trying to avoid landfilling the lake. Hold it there. There you can go. thing's not helping either. At least that was finally done. So now it's not got as much of a problem with bottlenecking. Seem to be moving a little slow. The real problem is the trains are not coming in on all 4 tracks, and that's really where the problem lies. Then it just saves them from going up north, because that's what the track I'm on now. The bottom 2 tracks are underutilized. Whee! Out, and across, and back. It's pretty nifty. So that's not helping. Look at the queue. I should actually connect up this oil outpost as well. There's actually technically 2 there. There's 2 patches worth. Hello train. You know what? You're not going around there anymore. It's going to cause all kinds of no pathing, isn't it? Yes. Yes it is. Yeah, no going that way for you. Hectic, bro. How's that looking? Is that a huge train? It's actually already gone. The base is reasonably good at dealing with the train jams or high traffic. It clears very quickly. Chaos engineering is pretty simple and fun. Break things, break more things, break more and more things. I see what you're getting at. There probably should be something that joins that down to that. That gives them another way to turn round. I can't think of any possible benefit to it though. Just another way for trains to go for a little scenic adventure. Oh, well, that'll be getting more trains going south now at least. Coming in from the south actually, I should say. Yeah, like that. Sure, yeah, iron 1, so it's coming along the bottom, not the top now. That's what we want to see. Get double looping figure eight pathing. It's essentially what Colonel Will's map does. It's not a bad idea, realistically. Like, it's not terrible. Oh, this isn't actually connected. I might try and hitch a ride. This could only go well. Oh, it's fine. It's got sucked in. Still in that mid 2000s. I'm guessing it's just iron limited now. Yeah, it's iron limited. I might need to add a fifth train to each outpost. Or just more outposts. I might increase it to 20. Because I'm not seeing a lot of use. It's not that busy. It's telling me that it probably should be sending more trains to it. And also the distance is increased to the point where I should be sending more. But getting rid of this inefficiency is a good idea too. Oh, sleepy. I still haven't got to that yet too. It's been the one job that I've been wanting to do. It just keeps on dragging out. Ooh, Fallen Sun's auto-hosting for 6. Get out of the way, plastic train. Let's go have a look at the chime thing as well. The track counter. Yeah. It does amuse me. Another research. Distance will only increase. It will, yeah. I think 5 trains might be the way to go. Then again, I could always just do both. It bongs by how long the train is as well. It's actually pretty barren here now. Yeah, each track has a different note. It's actually just the scale. Like track A is C6, C7, E6, E4 actually, F4, C5, C6, and so on. It just goes up in order of scale. Yeah, I want to move. There we go. Let's go up this way. Okay, let's finish off this track. Now get your train dispatcher to play actual music. Oh dear. So that and that. Let's just do a scorched earth policy again. So how many trains did I slam to a stop then? Made of tin, make a musical mainline. I'd almost like to see that. A musical mainline. I think Zistu's done that. And it did kill him. I remember seeing a clip of it. It's funny as. I think it was one. Yeah, it's one. No, the ghosting thing's still not right with railway track. Yeah. Now they're all complaining. Now, kids, remember not to play on a main line. Watched a video about a musical road they built wrong. Oh dear. Here they come. That one's going to be stuck for a while. So... same deal again. The wiring of the signals. And a bloop, and a bloop, and a bloop. Copy a signal, it's existing. Don't forget now, C-Track Think Train. I did set these, I can't remember. Tom Scott. He does some interesting videos. I think that train's cleared itself finally. Or did it? Yeah, it's cleared itself. You need to go there. Is it me or the train's being hard to being difficult again? Have I got one too many? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No, I missed one. Yeah, you stay there. Yep, train. You actually go there. And a doop. And a shoop. So that can now go. There we go. The trains are actually utilising all of the... What is the use of all those green wires? They force these signals red, just to stop trains from entering when it's... So the unloader uses an averaging system, so when they're higher than average, they will block a train from going in. I actually turn the train stops off as well, but that's the primary means of doing it. I'll put these back. Just a whole lot of laying these things down. Stupid pole in the way, unfortunately. I probably should have thought about that first. Name the stations that you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, so you can call out which has an issue. Oh, that would get so confusing. You see, I thought this through. I thought this through very thoroughly. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that reaches. Wonderful. Oh, you're not lit on the other side. Ah, I saw the train coming and I had no idea where it was going. Lit. Yep. Yep, and... Yep. It's just to help guide trains in. In theory, this train could, yeah, go down that way. Picked up an underground piece from an underground balancer. On the west side, third station in from the left. Okay. Speaking of, I'll put these back. I was hit by a train yesterday. So I picked up an underground belt piece from an 8-lane balancer part on the west side. Maybe third station. It's the fourth. So 1, 2, 3. I have no idea which one fourth is. Is it fourth from this group? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pax train waited for... Oh, yes. I'm sure I'll see it eventually. Why is that so... there. That's why. That's exactly what I was looking for. I knew I'd see it eventually. It's empty because it's got nothing. That's everything else. It's funny, I discovered there's just an iron belt that goes nowhere in here somewhere. It's almost embarrassing, that is. It's still pretty busy there. There's a lot of trains moving around the bottom now. It's like an OCD kid's wet dream. It is. I'm pretty happy with the result of the iron trains though. Trouble is, I'm also currently using the old smelter blueprint, so at some point it needs to be torn down and rebuilt. Should probably help with the spacing there. How do you view all of your map without being super pixelated? You mean zoom in like that? Into map view? Yeah, you need radar to do that. Radar coverage. So if I zoom in here, see the boundary of the radar coverage goes into normal map. So it's a good incentive to have radars everywhere. Radar all the things. It's taking a healthy bite out of this patch. Yeah. You don't have to go too nuts with radar. Too much can be a problem. It's actually worrying how quickly this patch has gone down. How many hours? Recorded hours is nearly 900. Actually. 883. But actually hours is more like 1500. It's done. Next mining prod. See if I can actually pick up all the stone that's in here. Can you show the speed of the mining drills? Yeah. They're only, what is it, 150% 3-speed modules. But the speed at which the chests fill is pretty crazy. Should wait until, look for one where the train's not there. There. Yeah. So look at it go up. Ever think of trying a PvP Factorio server? I played on a few. I should actually update the one that I've got. It's actually a production challenge server. But it's the same map. And Clone, I asked him nicely and he finally gave me the continuous running feature, so I should actually utilize it. Super Bowl's done. Oh yeah, that's a thing. The Super Foosball. So that's taken a serious chunk. Twelve of those mines would be enough for a speed run, and there a sucker that makes 500. Bloop. At some point I probably should consider picking up and moving the loading for these patches. It's a mod called Auto I know. Although as far as I'm aware it still only deconstructs the miners. It also causes a huge UPS drain because it has to continuously search for miners to deconstruct and associated parts, which is a problem. Oh, 9926 rockets as well. So it's actually moved away from space packs finally. To green and purple. What's purple need? Just electric furnaces by the looks of that, which will be red circuits, which is 24. It's a little low. Green needs regular circuits because it needs a compressed belt for it to work. So yeah, plastic. So it's just green circuits that needs to catch up. Which is iron plate. There. What about bottleneck? Bottleneck doesn't tell you too much that you don't already know. And yeah, bottleneck's also even worse because it has to continuously check the state of an assembly machine. I know, those greens, they're so sad. It's just nothing there. It's only 135,000 per minute flowing right now. There's a lot of gaps in the iron. I might actually have to replace the iron smelter because it's still the old underground compression type one. Yeah, the stone train's queued up. It's racing stripes now. Go faster, racing stripes, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Kind of a worry that it's 35 UPS, and that's all it's doing. Do it, replace it? If I do replace it, it's not going to be right now. That needs replacing yet. I might, now that... how am I going to do it? I still need to do this. But I really need to split this in half. I think splitting this in half is the next priority. Does mean moving all this crap. Can you make that Green River blue? With creative, I could. Actually, I don't even need creative anymore. Nope, it's run out of space packs. It's probably control... No, it's not control units. Some steel. Yeah, it's just not enough iron coming in. 1 FPS UPS. Oh, I don't want to go back there again anytime soon. It's iron 6 and iron 4, was it? Or 3? 3. 3's really dead now. $6.9. Oh, Moar's finished, that's why. That one cooked train line in the ore unload. One crooked. Which one? Specifically? It's you got on. Oh, you mean that one? By chance? I could adjust those slightly. Could. Or that. Or that. Or that mess. Somehow that works for copper. Ah, the ore unload exit. Not that one, not that one. There's also that. That should actually go soon. Stone exit, yeah. Still, is that coal? Yes. I probably should get the coal for grenades to stop running so frequently. Change the timeout on it so they're not constantly pinging back and forth. It's one of those things that I probably should do. That's below 1 million. You need modules. I could get you some modules now. Oh, doesn't matter anyway. Sure, finished. Okay. So I managed to kill power to most of it. Just trim these up then. There we go. That one's empty. You're also empty. And a few more there and there. Have you ever regretted having those train intersections? I feel like the best way would be to own trains to have their own network. No regrets. It's not really that bad, all this stuff. Like, that's pretty clean. That's, can get a bit of tension, but it's fine. It's, up here, it's really, where the problems are, the older style junctions. The stuff I put thought into, not so much an issue. Like, it's already cleared. Anything that jams up's already gone. It's tricky to do segregated networks too without them intersecting. It's really hard. It's something that I've thought about doing. What's this at now? 183. I think that's about all. 180-ish is about all it can do for mining. So I think either more trains or more outposts. Probably both is the way to go.